Hello everyone, welcome to the video lecture series on electronic devices and circuits. In this video lecture, we are going to study about the parameters of JFET and will solve few numericals based on JFET. The important parameters of JFET are dynamic drain resistance small r to the base d, transconductance G to the base m, and amplification factor mu. So let's study these parameters. So first parameter is dynamic drain resistance RD. So this dynamic drain resistance, it is the AC resistance of JFET, and this is defined as the ratio of change in drain to source voltage to source voltage, which corresponds to change in drain current. At a constant value of gate to source voltage, means when we are taking the ratio of drain to source voltage, at that time the gate to source voltage is constant. Here gate source voltage is constant. So this dynamic drain resistance small rd is given as change in drain to source voltage to change in drain current id when VGS is constant. So the typical value of this RD, this value of RD varies between 0.1 to 1 mega ohm in case of JFET, and if we consider the MOSFET, the same values of RD are 1 to 50 kilo ohm. This is in case of MOSFET. So second parameter is transconductance GM. This transconductance GM, it is defined as the ratio of change in drain current to change in gate source voltage, and while taking this, the drain source voltage is constant. And mathematically it is given as GM is equal to change in drain current divided by change in VGS voltage for VDS value equal to constant. So this transconductance, it varies with the applied gate to source voltage VGS. Here the transconductance can be also given by a formula GM is equal to GMO into 1 minus VGS upon VP, where the GMO, it is the transconductance at 0 gate source voltage. It is formula of GMO can be given as minus 2 IDSS upon Vp. And the typical values of this GM, that typical values of GM varies between 0.1 to 10 milliampere per volt for JFET, and for MOSFET it varies between 0.1 to 20 milliampere per volt. This is for MOSFET. These are the typical value or typical range of the values for transconductance. Now let's see the expression of GMO. The value of GM is given as GMO into 1 minus VGS upon Vp, and the drain current ID is given by Shockley's drain current equation as ID is equal to IDSS into 1 minus VGS upon Vp bracket square. So taking the square of this bracket, we can write down it is IDSS into the bracket 1 minus 2 VGS upon Vp plus VGS square upon Vp square. Now what we'll do, we'll differentiate this ID equation with respect to VGS. So differentiating this ID with respect to VGS, we'll get here this IDSS is constant term. So when we multiply this inside the bracket, what it will become? It will become IDSS minus 2 IDSS into VGS upon Vp plus IDSS into VGS square upon Vp square. So when we take the differentiation, what will happen here? The IDSS is constant, so this will become 0. Then minus 2 IDSS into VGS upon Vp. When we differentiate this term with respect to VGS, this term will become minus 2 IDSS upon Vp. And when we differentiate the last term, it will become plus. So VGS square, differentiating this, will get 2 into VGS. So this will become 2 into IDSS into VGS upon Vp square. And we know that GM, it is nothing but change in drain current ID with respect to change in VGS voltage. So what we'll do, we'll consider this change in ID with respect to change in VGS as our GM. So our this equation will become, this will become now GM. So it will become GM is equal to minus 2 IDSS upon Vp plus 2 IDSS into VGS upon Vp square. Now we'll take the IDSS term, Vp term and 2 term which is common in both, that will take outside. So here it will become GM will become minus 2 IDSS upon Vp, taking it common, here it will be 1 plus VGS upon Vp. And we know that GM is equal to GMO into 1, sorry, here when we take the minus sign common, so this plus sign will become minus, so 1 minus VGS upon Vp. So comparing these two equations, we can write down, therefore GMO is equal to minus 2 IDSS upon Vp. So where this GMO is nothing but transconductance at 0 gate source voltage. Now the next parameter is amplification factor mu. So this amplification factor, it is the ratio of change in drain source voltage to change in gate source voltage for constant drain current. So from that we'll get mu is equal to change in VDS voltage with respect to change in VGS voltage when our drain current ID is constant. And this value of mu is also given as small rd into Gm. Means this amplification factor is a product of dynamic drain resistance and transconductance of JFET, and the value of this amplification factor is very high. Now we'll see, we can find out Gm from transfer characteristics. How is our transfer characteristics? This is ID, this is VGS. Likewise, we are having our transfer characteristics. So, Gm is given as change in ID with respect to change in VGS when VDS voltage is constant. So, for taking this Gm, what we can do? We can select any 2 points on this characteristics, and when we project that horizontally and vertically, we'll get the 2 values for ID, and this is change in ID. Similarly, 2 values for VGS, and that is change in VGS voltage. So when we take the ratio of change in ID to change in VGS from this transfer characteristics, we can get the transconductance. But there is one limitation, or we can say drawback is there, that based on the selection of these points on the characteristics, the value of Gm is going to change. Means if we are going to select the 2 points at the higher side of this characteristics, here the transconductance means at this level the value of Gm is large. Gm is large at this range, and if we are going to select the 2 points, or we are going to calculate the Gm at this particular lower region, at that time the value of Gm is small in this particular range. That means based on the selection of points on this characteristics, we'll get either the large value for Gm or small value for Gm, and by this way we can calculate the transconductance Gm from transfer characteristics. Now we'll calculate RD from output characteristics or drain characteristics. How is our drain characteristics? This is ID in milliampere, this is VDS in volts, and we are having the characteristics like this. This is for VGS is equal to 0 volt, VGS is equal to minus 1 volt, VGS is equal to minus 2 volt, and so on. So this maximum value of drain current is called as IDSS. So for calculation of this RD is calculated as change in VDS voltage with respect to change in ID when our VGS value is constant. Okay, so Here we can select any 2 points on this characteristics, project that vertically, will get these 2 points, and difference between these 2 points is nothing but change in VDS voltage. Similarly, we can take the difference between these points, that is nothing but change in ID. Okay, so by this way we can calculate the dynamic drain resistance RD from drain or output characteristics. So here in this video lecture we have seen the parameters of JFET. In next session we'll solve the numericals based on JFET and its parameters. Thank you for watching the video.